Hello everyone and welcome back to a new episode of the Spanish Detectorist. Well, you see today what a background I have, even there is some kind of echo because I am in the ruins of an old medieval church. And I am back of Orkney, of course, and I will be detecting, not here because this is not allowed, of course, the permission is not here, but it's just 50 meters away where I am. This medieval church I had to go through here. And yes, this is an amazing place, of course, if we are in front of a medieval church, ruins of a medieval church has to be some really interesting finds around here. It will be really close to this church. So there is no need for more presentation, introduction with this amazing site. It's in the, of course, if you didn't check my last episode, you have to check before going to Orkney. I got a new permission and I had 2 episodes. They were quite good here, going well, quite good. In another areas, in another sites, this is a completely different site where I was in the past 2 episodes in my new permission. So I have to explore many areas here. There are many potential here, lot of fields with a really good potential. So let's go for some treasures. And here, just right under a cover of the medieval church, we have this stone here, and I guess this is something they found around here, and it's a Pict heritage here. You see the symbols, this symbol here. The potential is here. Well, we have here the first signal of the day. What you see is 40, no great dot, could be another relic. I didn't have many signals until now. I've been just walking about 10-15 minutes, quite a lot of pieces of iron. So let's see if we have a first relevant find here. Okay. Still is in. Okay. I see there. It's a piece. It's a wire. You see, we have here quite long. Okay. Part of a cable. You see there 44, 34, 35. The dot doesn't look great, but okay. You never know, maybe it's a hammer coin. We have some activity here. If this piece of lead has to be something else. Another one very easy to miss. There are pieces of iron, as you see the red line there is because it's iron, but here you see in between the iron 28, 27, there is something there. Okay. Something close. Ah, yes, I see there. Ah, yeah. Ooh. Look at here. Or maybe, I don't know what is that. It's a round thing, quite small. If you realize here, no, you see, What is this? Very thin. What do we have? Maybe it's nothing. I was just getting excited with something. I'm still not sure. That is a strange, it's a really weird thing. And here we have the find. It's not sure. It is a kind of disc. But I can't make nothing here. You see, there is, it was part of something else probably. I would say it's a piece of lead, but it's just quite thin, which is very light. Interesting find here. If you know, just comment below. And wow, after a while I've been just digging here. It is really deep. I got a signal of 95, 96, really high pitch. And look at the deepness of the thing. It is just, I think it's about half meter or so. Well, you see, I've been just too much. But I got a signal here. I think I just touch it now. And is here. Okay, so let's reveal now. I see a white thing, maybe it's a piece of lead. Yes, yeah. And I think I just hit it with the spade because, oh wow, it is a heavy thing. Oh, look at this. Oh my God, I think it's a medieval weight. Oh, that's fantastic. This is a find for the museum for sure. Wow, what do we have here? Okay, my God, it's really heavy, of course. I would say it's even a kilo or even more. Oh, look at here. Amazing. And maybe it was attached here. Yes, definitely this is a medieval weight, the biggest I found. Wow, what a find. This is a really good find, a really nice, a nice sign. Fantastic. Look at here. I would say it's a kilo even. Well, I'm gonna check with you now. The find is out. The number. And you see here. Well, now is 85, but it's quite a very clear signal. 90, around 90. So when I just took it was about 95, 97. Fantastic. And what an amazing find, a fantastic find. It is in really good condition. The triangle shape, usual of these medieval weights, or maybe it's even older. Yes, and probably was attached here and here. Maybe we have a hole. Yeah, I would say maybe it's a hole. I'm gonna check. But definitely this was something to attach. No, and here doesn't come out nothing. Well, anyway, this is a fantastic piece, a piece for the museum, and you see it is a quite big thing, and was about half meter from the surface. So I would say maybe the hammer coins are around finding a treasure. But we have one treasure, so I am really happy with this find. And well, I didn't have many signal since the last one, since the amazing find, but I found another signal here. Look at this one. This is very nice signal, 60, I would say it's a coin. Okay, let's go for the first coin, a gold coin. That would be amazing. Yeah, meanwhile, I don't have many sinners, but if the few I have are this quality, well, I can't complain. Okay, let's go. And it's out, perfect. Okay, let's see. Something close. Let's open the clock. I don't see any piece of trash, so that's good. Ah, yes, I see there a thing, but it's not a coin. We have here this thing, and well, not sure, maybe it's part of a machinery, I would say, yeah, maybe part of pipes or so. And hello everyone again, here I am in this beautiful setting, as you see here, it's amazing. And here, it is a peaceful place, of course, the neighbors doesn't bother you, of course, because this is a little cemetery, yeah. Well, I have a place here to be sit and resting a bit with a bit of break, a bit of tea, and coming back again to the fields. I am quite happy with that find, it is really nice. I didn't find many targets, but those I found, it was quite good quality. That little disc and that probably medieval weight, it is an amazing find. So let's go for a bit of break and then a bit of treasures again. And hello again, here I am. Well, eventually the tea just turned up in the lunch. I started to feel hungry, and here I am with the company of this, I think it's a picked stone. Yes, having some sandwiches here. And I am thinking, because the field is quite small, it's surrounded by another permission, which I don't have the permission there. So I just gonna reserve this field again for the future, for when it's raining or a really bad day, because as you see here, I am in a really amazing area, and this is like a VIP. I have a bench, sit here in a protected area, so for a day when it's raining, gonna be much better than being in an open space. And here I am just preparing to go back to the fields. I was just having here a walk after the lunch, and it's a really beautiful, peaceful setting. And I see the cemetery is later than the medieval abbey, because the cemetery was used over the ruins of this medieval abbey, no, sorry, medieval church. So yes, a really nice place to be here. No, but of course, again, I am not detecting here, this is not a logwood, I am just in another field which is just right in front of this amazing place. But I am here having lunch and rest. That's a really good place to be. So with this energy recharge, just back to the fields. And we have the first signal of the afternoon here. And it's out now, 15, it's really low, low conductivity, so, but well, we have to check. We have to learn the numbers too of the machine and knowing what is exactly what thing. And we have, yes, it's a ring, but probably a ring for machinery. Ah no, we have something else here, like a kind of attachment, but still I think it's part of machinery. I don't think it's maybe it's part of a block. That would be amazing. But I'm just gonna make a clean just in case I come back. And here we have the find. I think this was part of something else, because I think it is like a dented part, like a spiky, and it's broken here. So yes, not sure about this thing. a bit mysterifying, because I feel here inside of the piece probably was something else, like more metallic bars around and coming to something else here, but no anymore. So we have just this little broken part here and the round thing. So maybe we have part of a relic here, maybe part of something else. Interesting. And here I am on the top of this field. I've been detecting, coming from this stretch of section, because the church, the ruins of the church are here in the bottom, and well, I didn't have many signals here in this area, so I am coming back again here. I was just having a sit here in a rock, having the piece of the day. Yes, a great day for detecting. Hopefully we get a little bit more of finds for today. Let's go for that. And we have here a good signal. I was missing a good signal. Here we have 50, 55. Okay, let's go for this one, because I didn't have many today. But at least, but I am happy with the day anyway. Just needed a bit more epic finds and will be amazing. But, okay, the signal is out. Something around here. Here we have this thing. Okay. Well, looks like I would say like an ornamentation for furniture or so, I would say. Looks like that. And here clearly was attached to something else. You see here, there is a piece, even like a corrosion of iron, maybe. So maybe this was attached to iron. So if you have any suggestion, any idea what can be this item, always very welcome. And we have another signal. This one is out, I think. We have several here, but the most important is here. This one, 60s, about 60s, but looks like a piece of trash, to be honest. But well, we have to try and see if it's a trash. And here, here we have, is something, looks like a figure. Okay. Well, at least it's going well now, going with some finds. And yeah, I think it's part of a furniture or like a kind of decoration. Yeah, maybe this was two-part item. Looks like a piece of chess. Yeah, another find. We have here another signal. Looks like two signals. You see here there are like 2 points. Well, a bit. It's clear, but sometimes a bit weird signal. But anyway, we have to check. Okay, still is around here. Yeah. I see something looks like a cartridge. Oh, what do we have here? Looks like a part of a resistance electrical component or so. A rocket, well, like a fireworks for a celebration, because we have here this little thing. This is part of a cable. Another find. Here we are in this amazing scenery setting. We have even here a Celtic cross. Several are here in this area. It's an amazing place. So yes, Well, but yes, I am feeling quite tired now, and I'm gonna rest a little bit now. Maybe just starting up in coming back home. So not sure. I'm gonna have a think here and having some peace with these neighbors. They are resting in peace. And here we have the day. So yes, this, for example, I would say is part of a furniture. I think it's broken here, this area. So this will be longer. Not sure what furniture. Well, just comment below. I think this was attached to something else, like a piece of iron, maybe. Then we have here this item, like a kind of ring, maybe was part of something else. And here we have this piece, which is very light. I would say, well, it's made of lead. Maybe it's part of a bottle top. Not sure. Just comment below again. And here we have another piece, which again I would say is part of another furniture or a drawer or something like that. This will be like electrical component, I will say, because we have here a kind of cable. It is quite, looks like maybe quite old, like a resistance or so. But just comment below. And the find of the day, one of the finds of this year, I think, because it's a massive piece. This has to be reported to the museum. Probably was attached to, at some point, like a piece of iron. Not sure. Here maybe was another kind of mechanism. Maybe it was a suspension weight. Not sure if it was a suspension weight, but here, all the piece. Amazing. And I would say, would be a kilo by the weight. And yes, definitely, I think it's time to come back. Well, soon will be sunset. The days are shorter now, and I actually I am feeling quite tired. I had several targets quite deep, and one of them was amazing, as you saw. So I'm just very happy with this day. Here as a good adventure, just exploring, discovering new places here in this permission. And this time I decided to come here. This is a good place to come back in winter, because here is a protected area for raining and windy days will gonna be ahead, and I want to come back. I want to go detecting anyway, whatever is the weather. So I think this is a good spot for that. So for the next time I will explore other areas of this permission, probably close to a medieval castle, the site of a medieval abbey, and yes, well, exploring, because this permission is quite big. So that's I will be quite entertained for this winter. So that's good. Good days of metal detecting ahead. I want to come back where I found the ring too, for example, that area. So yes, here is a peaceful day, really peaceful to be here in this setting. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, always that is welcome, always appreciated your support. And also here I post you the link for the crowd for metal detectors. You have a discount code for if you want to buy any accessories or so in their website. And I hope you enjoy this adventure today. Meanwhile, take care and see you for the next one. Bye.